Hey, Amy. Hi, guys. Hi, Mainly. Hi, Div. Hi, Pri. Okay. Hi, Kaylee. Okay, we're back. Hi. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Millie. Mila. Hi, Linda. All right, we're back. We are back. Yeah, they denied my request, but it was just for that one thing. Yeah. All right, we're in it again. Whoop 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 whoop. Thank you, everybody. All right, so where were we? Hi again. Hi, Heather. So I was asking you, did it help? Did you try any of those recipes, Heather? Like, was it helpful? Like, yes, I'm going to fix what you're asking me. I'm going to go through it too before you, because I'm usually pretty good about type O and not adding. Do you remember some of the ingredients that I added that shouldn't be there? Thank you. Thank you. Look at all my fan club members. I really like this format on Wednesday mornings. I needed to connect with you all. Ah, thanks. Sometimes I want to cook, and usually we get into a good conversation, but I'm standing up and I was so tired and I was not ready and I needed my computer. Only a couple. So, hey, Brand, how are you? So, overall, on a scale of I don't know, A to C, A plus, B plus, C minus, C plus. And you can be honest because I want to get better at it for people. Yes, exactly, Heather. I'm peachy keen. How did I do with your one-on-one? Double A. Double A. Oh, that's good. I'm going to keep that. Hi, Snow. Good morning. All right, that's good. A plus? Really? I love that. Thank you. So Heather G did a one-on-one with me and I created recipes based on who she is, how she eats, what her love, what her food is, what her dietary issues were, what she was going through, any kind of challenges. She gave me an A plus. I feel so smart. Wait, my pants are so wet. I'm having like sensory overload and chatting it up. Thank you for my love so much for content, but it won't print properly and I can't fix it. 200. All right. So I'm going to see if I can print it. Maybe if I take it out of, sometimes it's the PDF. Thank you, Renee. Sometimes it's maybe in the PDF version. Maybe if I'll send it to you like in a Word document, or would you like me to send it over like in a Google Doc? I can do that too. Oh, I don't like that. Really, Pre? That's so good. A Word? Okay, I'll send it in a Word doc for you. Actually, I could probably do that right now. Let me see. Would you do me a favor, because it's going to be hard for me to find you, find the actual, like your actual email? Oh, it's your personal stuff. It doesn't matter. You can make the format change if you want. If you wanted to share that, it's your personal thing. I mean, it's for you. It's not going to work for anybody else. So I am okay whatever you do. Okay, good. Good. And while we're sitting here, Rob's here. Rob's in the house. He's our resident love ambassador. He's the feel good ambassador. Ambassador to love, hope, positive energy. How's that? That's pretty good, right, Rob? Thank you, Heather. The ambassador to love. He sings and croons on his lives. He's such a sweetheart. Right, Renee? What? You are the ambassador to love and feel good. Kindness, hope, fun, all around comedic genius. All those wonderful things. Witty. We have the best group of human beings. Laughter, right? All of those things. Pressure's on now, right? I totally messed him up. All right, so let's see. Where are we? I know not what she refers to. I know not. And humble too. And humble too. All right, so let's see. Where are we? Best foods to avoid. We talked about what to eat. We're up to 60. Back in action. Here we go. Yeah, and it says promotional content now, right? That's another reason why we don't get a lot. But I think it's the sharing, it's like all of that stuff. It's so crazy, the energy. Hi, Heather. Yes, it is. It is that. Okay, so all right, so we talked about prunes, we talked about eggs, all of those things. We talked about oxalates. So if you pair, if we pair, oh, hi Alexis. Oh, she's gone. All right, so if we pair we were talking about what can we pair with high oxalate foods to help with absorption. Technical stuff. So calcium fortified plant alternatives with high oxalate. So it is dairy. But here's where I would go. I would eat like organic, clean, grass-fed, grass-finished dairy product. Right. It must come naturally, yes. Well, oh, we're up to 100 people. I love that. Yay. If you guys are here for the first time, I'm Chef Liz, and we are talking about bone health and calcium and what to eat and how to build calcium and build bone health. And this is our Wednesday morning food and healing kitchen pharmacy class. So welcome to the party. If you have any questions or you need help with anything or any kind of food and healing health, jump in and we will chat about it. So right now we're talking about what do you pair with high oxalate foods to help absorb them? Spinach, beets, rhubarb, some different nuts. So high oxalate foods, right? Calcium rich foods. The same meal can help reduce the oxalate absorption. We want to get rid of that. And the calcium will bind to the oxalate in the gut and it forms an insoluble complex that excreted rather than absorbs. That helps both reduce oxalate absorption and minimize kidney stone risk. Got it? Do you want me to say that all again? If you like to eat spinach and beets, which I eat beets every single day, but I always, funny enough, I always eat them with like kale salad and or I'll put almonds or pumpkin seeds. I love beets too. I'm not stop eating beets. They don't affect me. They're one of my happy foods. I love them. So you can put them, or I'll eat them with goat cheese. So that will bind with the oxalate and draw it out. Also, remember we were talking before, if you love sardines, get the really good ones like Wild Planet or the Ortiz brand. Those little sardines or anchovies come with like a very fine bone that will you can chew it and absorb it, and that's a wonderful source of calcium. You always drop a beat. Like that kind of beat, right? So eat beets with goat cheese. That's not a bad thing. But get a good, clean, organic. Don't get the crud ball ones, the ones that are full of crap. You can't really tell dairy that's full of crap because they don't have to put everything on there. Low oxidate calcium sources such as canned fish bones, tofu, or fortified plant milk. I don't like that. I'm not for that. But if you're taking calcium supplements, calcium citrate is preferred. You never had goat cheese? I feel a joke coming. Or are you being serious? I can never tell, Rob. So consume high oxalate meals for optimal effects. Okay. And then so combining calcium with oxalates at the same meals more effective than spreading them out over the day. I like making them with roasted and sweet potatoes, then add to salads. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Balanced intake of fluids, magnesium and potassium from whole plant food sources may also help with kidney health. All right. Let me see here. Nope, I didn't even know there was a goat cheese. Oh, so there's goat milk, sheep milk, buffalo milk, and cow milk cheeses. And they're all different and they have all different flavors. And usually a goat, that's okay. We've been on and off all morning. Usually, Rob, there's like the goat milk cheeses are a lot easier on the system and more digestible for some reason, for some. But they also can taste very grassy. Like most goat cheeses are made from like grass-fed, and usually are better for you. Buffalo milk, like you'll see like a buffalo mozzarella, and it's made with buffalo milk. And sheep milk, yeah, sheep milk feta. It's not bad, right? I knew it was coming. Inspire. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the fun. Thank you from my heart. All right, so where are we? Good morning. Okay, let's talk about some recipes and food combinations. Of course I have, Heather. They've been around for years and they're wonderful. Hi, Casey Ann. Yes, we're back. We're back and better than ever. So everybody understand the relationship of food and calcium absorption and how that works in the body? Do we need to go over that again before we touch upon recipes? So good morning, everyone. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Nice to see you. We are talking about calcium absorption and bone health, right? So we've talked a little bit about, I can't take this out. Hold on. Yes, we can totally recap. Hold on. I got to take my sweater off camera because it's another no-no. Okay. So thank you, Brenda, for my heart. Yay. All right. So we're going to recap. We completed our second stage. I figured I could see Omega as a possible place for an OFM retreat with cooking classes. You know, Heather, what I'm thinking, think about this. Is there a cheat sheet for food combining? It's coming, Renee. I have that. I haven't put it out yet. It's going to be in the book. My food philosophy book, which I'm going to try and get done so that we have it for like the holidays. Annette! No, not at all. But what I'm thinking about doing, Heather, is probably in June, we're going to start booking. Hey, New York, I want to go to like the cities that we've had pockets of people. Michigan, California, somewhere in California, somewhere in Michigan, and like the Carolinas, and do like maybe either rent a big house, find a church that we could do like a whole cooking something. You know, wouldn't that be fun? Very excited. Ann Arbor, is that where we're going? So that I can cook, you guys can eat food, we can just talk and get to know each other. Okay. Okay, hold on. Kansas City. Come out west. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want to travel around. I'll stand outside the church with my shenanigans. No, you have to come inside with us. We're going to travel with like, we'll have like the whole group, the OFM pack. And we'll all just travel around together. Thank you for my hat and mustache. Howdy, partner. I love those. All right. Let's do a recap. And then we'll talk about the food piece. Let's go. Linda, I'm so excited. Okay, so bone health depends on calcium plus vitamin D and K, right? Magnesium, protein, anti-inflammatory lifestyle, habits like exercise, weightlifting, and weightlifting bus tour. Oh my God, that would be so fun. And I'm not talking about get out there and bench, 150, 300 pounds. I don't think that's important. It's low weights, high reps. It works too. Even resistance, even just doing this and resisting on your own does that. You want to build muscle. I'm always so chirpy, like chippy, like wee. That I'm telling you, I feed off of your energy, Catherine. It's your energy. When you guys are cranked, no, that's not really true. Nobody's ever cranky here. You're always happy to see me. I spilled all my coffee. My pants are still wet. My hat, you should see the pile of liquid mess. 25. Why are we saying 25? Dragonfly. Don, good morning. Oh no. I spilled coffee everywhere. There's a puddle, towels, the whole thing. All right. Regular weight bearing exercise and sunlight exposure. Thank you, Heather. You guys had to be proud of your dedication. I don't know how TikTok works, and I don't have a lot of time to follow other people's lives. I wish I did. And I'm so honored, honestly, that you got, and here I go, I'm going to get teary again. I'm so honored, honestly, that you guys have stuck with me for a year, and we just keep getting bigger and bigger. And, I just think this is such an important topic of living an organic, whole foods, nutrient dense lifestyle, and that you guys are dedicated to spend your time with me is unbelievable. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you very much. For me, I pray a lot, and I feel like I found a lot of what my purpose is. Like, I know that I've lived my purpose for a very long time, certainly the last 21 years, raising a daughter, building a family, What fell was rise. Yes, how ironic. SOGs said we'd learn this TT together, right? And we are doing it. I remember our first conversation about that. And I feel like, this is the extension of my living with purpose. To be able to teach what I know and for you guys to want to learn it is so amazing to me. That's so awesome. I love that. All right. So herbs like turmeric, ginger, boswellia, which is like frankincense, and help reduce inflammation and support bone maintenance. So keep that in mind too. Causes of low bone density, inadequate calcium. And I'm not sure I like that, the way that I'm saying that. I think it's more the inadequate calcium absorption, right? That is really sick of being sick, and medical community does not go. Yeah, I know. It's absolutely true. And honestly, I did not expect that. I have lived 21 years in the bubble of a health, organic natural foods. I live it, I shop it, I work in it. So when I stepped outside the bubble after 20 years of being insulated, I was sadly shocked to see it. Do you have to have vitamin D and K together? They help absorb. I talked about a product. I cannot talk about it again here, but I will put it in the packet because we got restricted and I don't want to get restricted again. All right, so calcium absorption is the most important. Vitamin D intake, poor nutrient absorption, and lifestyle factors, sedentary, smoking, alcohol, all of those behaviors sort of do it. How do you get the packet? You join you're already part of the movement, but in the store, in the link in my bio, you can join the community. It's like $5 a month, and you can download all of this. All the kitchen pharmacy, over 450 recipes. It's all there. This is going to get posted. I'll finish tightening it up for you guys, and it will get posted today or tomorrow in the community. Aging and genetic predisposition also. So as we get older, especially for women and even men, as testosterone drops, as hormones imbalance for women, all of those things, your hips, you start to feel it in your hips and lower back. All of those things are caused by that, non-absorbing nutrients properly. So how do you pair that? So also medical conditions and medications for bone loss. We're talking about autoimmune diseases, kidney and liver diseases. I'm Benjamin Button. Are you? You're going backwards. I got you. Oh, good gal. That's what you're going to see. I was just about to talk about that, but a couple people wanted to recap. So we're doing that. Malabsorption syndromes, hormone imbalances, common medications, are pretty much all the things that you can think of. And I can't say them again, but you'll see them in the notes. Long-term or high-dose medications, increase fracture risk. You see that, right? Think about this. You think about all the people that as they got older started adding all of our favorite medications, right? And all of a sudden they slip and fall. All of a sudden they fractured a hip. All of a sudden they're in rehab. All of a sudden their bodies start to go down the downslope. I am never promoting not taking medicine that your doctor prescribed. What I am promoting is do your own research, go down the rabbit hole, read the packets, listen, see through the lines of interpretation and start to understand, if I have to take this, I need to build with this, right? Maybe eventually you can get rid of that. I'm sorry that I have to speak in codes. It frustrates me greatly, but I want to be able to stay on. So, excess salt, excess alcohol, excess caffeine reduces calcium retention. So how do we fix that? Soda. Yes, inflammation is in there, but right. So low inflammatory foods. And I have covered that so many times. It's really, love this. It's really those top 20 foods we talk about every single kitchen pharmacy class. Leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, nuts and seeds, avocados, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, right? Fruits and vegetables, organic, berries, avocado, melon, just pick it, grapes, all of those things. Berries are really the top, right? Anthocyanins, and high antioxidants, all of those things are so, so important. Nuts and seeds. Good morning, Trini girl. Vitamin, so nuts and seeds, sesame, chia, purple yams are fabulous. Isn't that funny, Brenda? And what about if you eat them? I know you're eating a lot of them too, right? Vitamins, minerals, all of that. Okay, so calcium absorption, nuts and seeds, sesame, chia, almonds, beans, vitamin D sources, eggs, the fatty fish. Yeah, but I smash them. I don't want them to get stuck in their tiny little throats. So they're called, the purple yams are called purple stoke potatoes in the health food industry, purple stokes. What can I put chia seeds in instead of yogurt? Gabriel, you can put that in milks. So if you do a cup of milk, it's like 2 tablespoons of chia. So a coconut milk, the purple chips, BB, those are good, but they're better than a Ruffles, let's put it that way, right? But you really want to roast those. Oatmeal, yeah. Oatmeal and nut milks, oatmeal and plant-based milks. And try and get the plant-based milks, Coco June, yeah. Try and get, that's coconut yogurt. Try and get, a nut milk, a seed milk that does not have the gums, guar gum. And there's a couple right now. There's Elmer's and there is, what's the other company, guys? It's refrigerated. I can see it. Oh, Califia. But be careful. Califia now has refrigerated I think there's oat, almond, coconut. I think there's 3. Oat, almond, and coconut milks. They're refrigerated and they're only 4 ingredients that don't have the gums. So try and do that. Very important, right? Calcium-rich leafy greens. Okay, vitamin D sources, eggs and fatty fish, vitamin K-rich vegetables, seed fruits, and fermented foods. Now, remember, if you're on Coumadin or something like that, you can't do that. Delicious. Yeah, they're so good. Calcium absorption and high oxalates. So you think you're eating spinach and you think it's wonderful. If you don't eat that, so spinach is very low in absorption of calcium because it's got so many high oxalates. So what do? You have to pair them with calcium-rich foods. Like I would eat spinach with maybe sesame seeds, chia seeds, almonds, sardines, and they have to be with the same meal. Also, you could pair it with goat cheese or a sheep milk feta, vitamin D and magnesium. So you're pairing high oxalates. And you know what I'll do, guys? I'll do one of those sheets for you and I'll make it a free download, okay? A free download of a high oxalate pairing food sheet, okay? Yeah, spinach and salmon, and then I'd sprinkle that salmon with some chia flax or yeah, so you'll get that in the link in my bio. Um, just kind of get on there and check throughout today and tomorrow, all weekend. Always get on there to see what the free downloads are. And then you might enjoy getting, and it will also be included. So you could, for $5 a month, you can get in on all the recipes and all the kitchen pharmacy. But I'm going to do a free download cheat sheet of pairing the calcium. Okay. I think that's really important. Ground almond to the salmon. Yeah. I mean, that's great because now you have a ground almond with spinach. So oxalates are not good for you because they mess with your kidneys and help cause kidney stone. So you want to be careful. Some people are very sensitive. Some people it doesn't affect at all. So Cheryl, if you say, "Oh, I'm eating high calcium foods," and you're doing like you're drinking milk, it doesn't have a high percentage of absorption. So the high percentage of absorption of high calcium foods that the body can easily absorb are calcium-rich leafy greens like bok choy, kale, collard, chards. I think both. I don't think you get enough nutrients in our food any longer, and I believe we have to supplement. I think like a multivitamin, we should all be taking a multi-complex magnesium. But again, it's always good to check with your doctor. So adding calcium to my juicer with carrots and ginger is good or bad? I don't think you can go to that scale. I think what you have to do, oh, boron, that's a good point. I think what you have to do is add to that juice flax and chia. That's going to help pull out the what do you call it? It's going to bind with the oxalates from the spinach and help not absorb it. Is that good? Do you want me to say that again? So your juicer, what you're making, spinach, carrots, and ginger, I would add to that drink chia seed or a fortified plant milk. Does that help? Spirulina is great too. Yeah. Now you're juicing, so that's going to affect you a little different. After a veg haul, I ate beet greens and the spinach and got violently ill. I wonder if you're sensitive to oxalates because beet greens, while they're really good, are high oxalate. So you might have done well if you sprinkled goat cheese or ate them with a fatty fish. I don't think you can do them all the time, but yes, you have to balance. So you got to be careful. I would take the green. There's other greens that you can do, Cheryl, that are going to be less triggering to your body. Like go back to collards, kales, bok choy, chards. Yeah, collards. Oxalates can be very, rough to some people's systems for sure. If you have kidney issues, you got to be really careful about spinach. And let's see, let's talk about that. Let's take a little dip down the road of high oxalate foods. I know they are so pretty, but maybe you had too much at the same time. So spinach is very high per serving. Beets and beet greens, rhubarb, soy products, almonds and almond products, potatoes, navy beans, They got to my chickens. Buckwheat, wheat germ, rice bran, bulgur, dark chocolate, cocoa powder, blackberries and raspberries, dates, okra, and Swiss chard. So if you're going to eat them, you have to pair them with sufficient calcium. That minimizes the oxalate absorption. So if you're going to eat beets, maybe drop some an organic goat cheese, organic feta. Roasted beets, maybe eat organic cottage cheese. I'm gonna make this sheet for you guys, okay? If you're gonna eat beets, pair that with an organic cottage cheese, like a Nancy's or a Good Culture cottage cheese, and walnuts. Crush up some walnuts. That will balance it. If you're gonna do almond butter, do it on whole grain toast or a glass of organic milk. Okay, a baked potato with the skin on, organic sour cream with chives, organic butter. You're going to do Swiss chard with garlic and oil, add a little ricotta cheese, organic ricotta cheese to that. You don't have to put it on top, just part of your meal. Dark chocolate with some berries in an almond parfait. I love those cheat sheets. Do you remember the one I made? I just did it with the natural sweeteners. Did you guys get this one? So I would say creme fraiche with rhubarb compote. Navy bean soup, shred some organic cheddar. Okay, so you need a dairy-free. Let me see. Let me think about that. So I have to tell you, remember, you guys know that I've been working on a bot for a really long time now. It's been 2 years. It is getting so powerful. I cannot wait. I have to figure out, and I'm not good at this, I got to get a young techie guy on the team. I was talking to Tyler this the other day. I want to get a young tech guy I want to build this app for you guys. I know it's coming, Pri. It's probably another year down the road, but I want it to be so powerful. It's getting there, but I still have to feed it too much information, and I'm building it, so that it's not whatever. It's coming. I can't wait, Pri. So you can do it with tofu, unsweetened soy rice or rice or almond milk, a plant-based yogurt like a cocoa june. You can pair it with chickpeas, tahini. You can pair it with chia seed. So I'll do it with you guys, okay? Like I'm going to do the same group, and I'll give you dairy, and I'll give you the vegan way. But again, if you're sensitive, like it sounds like you are, Cheryl, be careful. I wouldn't make a full day meal of that. Yes, okay, I got you. This is different than food combining, because food combining, the way that you hear food combining and the way that we've talked about it so far is food combining, like how do you pair food based on the way your body digests food? Food pairing, like in this case, I love high oxalate foods like spinach, dairy. The top three for me are spinach, almonds, dark chocolate. These are all go-tos, right? Baked potato. I want to eat those. I love them, but I don't want the oxalates that are going to cause inflammation. Beets, exactly. I beet greens. They're not necessarily talking about beets. They're talking about beet greens. So this is food pairing to balance the absorption of nutrients. That's how we're going to write it. Pairings, balance, absorption. That's going to be good. Heather, for me, I'm a layperson, right? Like I'm a chef. I have studied food and healing and the relationship of food. I will pay for that cheat sheet. Well, it's going to be part of the $5 a month. I'm not going to make it hard for people to get, but I'm going to give you this one. It'll be a free download. Okay, here you go. So, beet greens have 10 times the oxalate content than the root. Yes, I'm going to do that too. But I like doing, I'm trying to move everything to that platform. It's easier. We do our lives here, our platform connected. Kept me stuck, right? You don't want, Heather, that's the issue. When everybody is confused and the information is coming from 1,000 sources, then we have, hi Carrie, then we have all the confusion. So when it keeps us confused, it keeps us all or nothing, and it keeps us not feeling good. And we don't know how to be responsible. And it's not easy to disseminate the information. Yup, exactly, Heather. Exactly. I get it, Kath. It's just, for me, how do I say this without sounding awful? For me, at some point, right, the influx of a little bit of cash flow helps me pay for the things that I need to keep going for all of you. We haven't been empowered with the knowledge. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's me either. I mean, you're talking 40 years of writing and reading. Yes, all of those things. What would cause a big jump in TSH in 5 months? Within 5 months. Absolutely, you need to be constant. Yes, I don't necessarily. Yes, it totally helps, Heather. Yes. So it could be several things. It could be a person's body has been eating a certain way or living a lifestyle a certain way that finally it makes a difference, right? it finally, your body's finally saying, hello, wake up. I need some help here. It could be, for women, it could be, you're going through menopause or perimenopause, and your body again is saying, hello, you have to make a difference. I need your help. I can't do it anymore on my own. You're getting poked. Um, you know, sometimes I hear the thing, one time in my life, I have to share this story with you guys. I don't know what I was going through, but I remember I was going through some type of emotional transition. Like I had to learn a lesson. And I was going through, it was a lot. It was like, when you're just going through a lot emotionally and things are changing and you're ready to make Brenda, I want to be careful there, only because depending, like if it's Hashimoto's, iodine is not the right thing. I want to be careful. I would have to know more of the whole being. And I have a bottle of iodine in my closet. But I'm careful about that. And you might be 100% right. I need to know more. So I got in my car one day, and I am not promoting this person. I know nothing about this person. I just happened. Yeah, exactly. See, Linda. So for some thyroid conditions, iodine is fabulous. I just don't know. No, you just have to find balance. Don't get defeated. It's that all or nothing is creeping into your brain. Hang tight. We'll figure it out. And you might go back and do your blood work again, and it's rebalanced. It could have been that specific day, that time of the month. We don't know why. So you cannot get yourself freaked. We just have to get it. Yeah, I know. Another thing, more stuff. I want to finish telling you this. Iodine. And I was listening. I don't even remember the guy's name. He's some kind of online preacher. Oh, Joel Steen. I don't know. He was on my radio and he was talking about being shaken. If you're shaken. Olstein. Yeah, that's that guy. And I have never heard him again. And I turned my car on and he was on my Sirius. Lisa, Google this. I actually have it on my phone now as a YouTube YT thing. And I listen to it from time to time because it fit me so much. And it was this thing where he said, God is shaking you. If you lose your job or something happens or you have a health crisis or you this or you that, and he was naming all this stuff. And then something happens, you've been shaken. And if you don't believe in God, plug in higher power, plug in something to hear the message. It was like, if you've been shaken, it means you needed to make a shift. And when I read that, I was like, we've all been there, Pri. We've all been there. What are your thoughts on methylene blue? Hold that. I have a huge thought about that. You know what I mean? So when you have that, instead of freaking out, yes, functional medicine are the best. I think they're the step. I think it goes like this. Oh my God, we have so many thoughts. Can you guys hold all those thoughts and poke me while we're doing it? Because I definitely want to, I want to go back. Hold on. I'm taking a picture. Okay. I want to hold that because I want to answer all of these things that you're saying. And I perfect way of recognizing a need in your life, right? It's like he was saying, when God is like shutting that door and then opening another. I don't know, Pri, who he is. I think he's some type of an evangelist, preacher kind of guy. And this just happened. I mean, I've never listened. I don't know him. I don't know where to find him. I know nothing about him, except I got in my car while I was going through some crazy transformative thoughts, experiences. And this sort of, he was honest. He was doing a ministry. I was 100% meant to hear it. Things like that happen to me all the time. I'll be in a bookstore and a book falls on the floor. It's just weird for me, but things like that come, I'm aware of them. So they come in front of me, and it's an amazing, if you guys can, later in the day, and I don't know where I'll put that. Maybe I'll put it in the community. Just listen to it, because it really sort of sums up that feeling of like, yeah, and a guardian angel kind of came down and said, hey, pay attention. You're not listening. You know what I mean? So Pri, it might have, sometimes to me, if it doesn't show up 2 or 3 times in blood work, it could be just a blip in the map. It's definitely saying, your body is definitely going, wake up. I need you to hear what I'm saying to you. You need a little help. You need some support. It's not a big deal. The human body is very powerful. It can heal. I promise. You got to do the work, but you can do it. You can do it. That's beautiful, Carrie. Yeah, I've, as I get older, my faith is getting stronger. You realize, I hope to realize, that I'm not in control of this journey. Some people are not ready to hear that, or it's not part of their life, and that's okay. And I try and keep this very neutral space, but I thought it was fitting for this moment to tell that story. Yes, exactly, Cheryl. And that's what I mean by doing the work, right? Healing is a body, mind, soul connection. You can't do one without the other. Your mind has to believe it. Your mind has to absorb the information. Your soul has to be connected to healing. And then your body has to, take it all in, and do the work. You got to feed it the right foods. You got to feed it the right thoughts. You got to feed it, you know what I mean? Right? The gut and the brain work together. There is no getting around that. And I think that's why I love building this community. I think that's why, we have this beautiful community, and you can click on the Stand Store and you have access in a very, I believe, inexpensive way to access all of this information, all of this help, all of this, the tools you need to be healthy. And I'm getting better, right? It is my happy place too. Yeah. It's 100%. And, that's why I guess, it's hard for me, we call it the commercial break. It's perfect time for a commercial break. Join it. It's $5 a month. If you only get the recipes, you have a good space. But then if you want all the downloaded books, if you want a copy of the cookbook, if you want a webinar once a month, you can do that all access pass. And we broke it into a 6-month one and a year one. You still get the benefit of almost 7 extra weeks if you buy it today. Tyler would be so happy if you bought it today. You get, I don't know what he put it at, but it's not expensive. It's like 88 cents or 98 cents a day. And you can, you have payment plans, and you get all that all the information you need to live healthy. You are, Heather. I hope so. I think you're going to be so happy. I just feel like that tool is there for you guys. Thank you, Kath. I really appreciate that. And there's a good payment plan. It's in the link in my bio. You have a space where you're connected. Does the 6-month include the cookbook? Yeah. Yes. Lisa, you go into the link in my bio. It says // the organic food movement. And I think it just takes you off of here a little bit. And you come right back to the live and you can buy it. And you are part of the, it's called the Organic Food Movement All Access Pass. There's one in there for the year, and you get now. It starts now, so you get almost 2 months free. That's $3.97, and then it's $1.97 if you do the 6-month. You get the signed copy of my soup cookbook, and it's the paperback. It's less than a Starbucks drink a day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would do it. You get access to everything. You get all the recipes. You get the cookbook. You get the physical book, Dragon. And then you get all of the ebook downloads. So you get the Thanksgiving survival guide. You get the 240 page, what do you call it? Cleanse guide. You get this back to school lunchbox rescue. You get all the Sunday night cooking classes. Every one of them you get access to. Then you get the only thing you don't get that's extra is the one-on-one call. That's the only thing you don't get. Because when 1,000 people buy the all access pass, I would never be off the phone. So that's the only thing you don't get. Everything else you get. I think, though, maybe we should do that. You get the physical book. Yep. Tasha, can you go somewhere else? We don't do that here. Yeah, so that's where we are. Poof. Yeah, I had to do that. I'm sorry. I don't like that. That's weird. So yeah, so if you go on there, you'll see it. Then we have if you're into the merch thing, you could get merch. But yeah, so for that access pass, you get all of that. And then we do once a month, the last Wednesday of every month, we do an hour just for you guys, just that call. It's like a private ask me anything. I want to. I like that. So yeah, and then there's a payment plan in there too. So easy. All right, so it is 10:15. I have a lot of information to get you guys. Tell me if there's anything else. You guys have any other questions about today and bone health and calcium? I'm going to try and get that up today. Today is all about videos. Oh, hold on. HK's here. HK!
Queen, I miss
Wait,
you.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Okay, there it is.
I miss you.
I miss you so much.
Guys, we have not met the organic food movement. She's a queen in the kitchen. She has helped me so much on my personal life in the last year. There's a lot behind the scenes that goes on that people in this platform have made such a huge difference. Since we launched HK Spark Media, I've been super busy, but there's some other stuff on my personal life that happened at the same time that's been chaos related to my stalker. And so I haven't gotten a moment to breathe. But I saw you live, and I hadn't seen your invitations open in a while. And I'm like, this new chat has not met you. And I promise you, if you guys love food and you love cooking, you'll be surprised. Except for Scrooge. Scrooge, you're not allowed to touch anything with a blade or with an oven.
I
Okay.
haven't seen him in a long time either. And today we talked all about this is our kitchen pharmacy class. So we've been cooking Thanksgiving food for days and weeks. We have to do a food thing again. We miss you.
Yes, I
I
do
love
miss you. And Thanksgiving is my favorite food.
that.
Like stuffing is my favorite food from Thanksgiving.
We have been cooking all of that for the last 3 weeks, and I made a Thanksgiving survival guide, and you get all the recipes when you
Oh my
download
gosh, I
it.
need to come super fan so I can get that Thanksgiving survival guide. Also, funny fact, my very first Thanksgiving, I thought cranberry sauce was an ice cream topping.
Well, I could see that like sweet and like sour, but that's a little weird.
It was. You should have seen the people's face when I put cranberry sauce on my ice cream. They all looked at me like,
Blasphemy.
and I'm like, what? And they're like, that's for your food. And I'm like, but it's jelly. Where do you put jelly? And they're like, on your food. And I'm like,
Yes.
but it's jelly.
No. I love cranberry sauce. We made that too. We've been making everything for like weeks and weeks. The last 2 nights we made coconut cream pie. We made poached pears with goat cheese and pecans
Oh, that
and
sounds so good.
cranberries. Oh my God, it was so delicious.
Sounds so good. Goat cheese. You have me on a burrata kick. Let me tell you, my ADHD fixation. Since that one day, I've been literally buying it, and I literally will just put salt and pepper and eat it like it's crackers or something. I'll just walk around with a plate of cheese, and like my family's looking at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
So good.
"Cheese time." Cheese
It's
break.
so yummy.
So good. I have a friend in the chat, Mama Mia. She said that when she comes to Utah, she's going to make me burrata from scratch.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh,
I got
burrata
it.
from scratch. I love that.
I know.
We've been having so much fun here today talking about all food and healing. And you guys remember HK? We haven't seen her in so long. You started your own agency, right?
I did.
So if you're thinking about going live, HK. All right, what's one thing we need to know about being live on TikTok that we don't know?
That
I
you
got my
don't
first
know.
violation in a long time.
Was it for redirecting traffic?
Yes.
So the AI has been on a rampage against redirecting traffic outside of the platform. And so anytime monetization is going outside of the space, like your book that is not being purchased through the TikTok shop, it's going to flag you. And it's going to flag you even more recently. Like, it is wild, the level. Like, they ramped up because we're getting close to Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the holidays, and they want all the sales to be with TikTok shop. So that's the only thing I was going to tell you is like, if anything is going to catch you, and see right there, it's a proof that I know my stuff because I knew exactly what she was going to tell me she was getting a violation for.
It is. It's so crazy. HK, I need of comments if you all want to pop up. Okay. That's maybe
Yes. We're in a campaign.
Made by
So
Jewel.
I don't know if you saw up on the top the campaigns. There's a campaign called Catch Me Live. Your girl is featured on the campaign. And
Oh.
so I'm pushing people to participate in the campaign. One of the things for one of the campaigns that I need is comments. So if you guys are, hey, Crystal, don't go anywhere. Crystal, I got to talk to you. If you can comment, you don't have to gift me. You don't have to do anything. If you click on my profile and drop a hi and then hop right back, that would help me so much. I need to get 150 comments. And it has to be from different folks. So it can't be one person dropping 150 comments.
I'm so bad at all those contests.
I know, but we get a lot of push, and we've been getting a lot of support from TikTok directly because of the campaigns. And if you look at the Catch Me Live, I'm actually on the campaign, and I worked with their team to create videos and things specifically for the campaign. So I'm like literally one of their spokesperson for campaigns now.
You have to help me because I don't know how to do all that.
I know. So we need to talk about all of the campaigns.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
so
Sarah. I
bad about
appreciate
that.
it. Renee,
Yeah,
I
she's saying you
appreciate
got to comment in the live.
Yeah.
And then, I have to tell you, I'm still stuck on those videos that you did during Halloween. What were those
She's
exercise
coming back
videos?
for Christmas, okay? Pamela has
Pamela.
videos for Christmas, okay?
I almost
Ride
was
the
gonna
wave
try and
too.
do. I was
Right.
almost gonna try and do one of those stitch things. I've
Oh,
never
you should
done it.
totally still do it. I don't care. You should totally do it. Now, kick that Satan in the crotch.
My husband would be like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "I'm watching my friend HK."
Listen, as long as it brought a smile to your face, that was the whole entire
Let me tell you
point.
something. I really wanted to do. I didn't know how to do it, and I was trying to figure it out. I gave up, and I was like, "I got to do a
Okay, I'll
stitch."
teach you to do it. Thank you, New York Gail. I will teach you to do it so you can do it for Christmas because she's gonna come back for Christmas.
All right.
She has Christmas song. Okay.
Oh my God, they're so funny. They were awesome.
And I'm stocking up on the costumes for Christmas, so we're gonna be dressed up again. We did 13 days of Pamela Pumpkin for Halloween. We're gonna do 13 days at least of Pamela for Christmas.
I loved it. It's so fun.
I'm glad. See, that's why I did it. I was hoping to bring a smile to people's face, and that
Cracked
little
me
little
up.
break, you know.
They cracked
No.
me up.
Oh,
Do not get that, Carrie. I would get that from a health food store, Arnica, from like, one of those kinds of store. I wouldn't do it. I'm going to check on the TikTok shop where you can get Arnica.
That's exactly it. And
Yeah,
then
look
she'll
for
message all
boron.
the TikTok shop information later.
Yeah, I need to learn that because I could probably put some of my stuff on there, but it has to be tangible things, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I don't know. I actually have to look. I think it has to be tangible to be shipped.
Okay, because you can't do like one-on-one calls or things like
You
that.
can with Service Plus.
Really?
There's a Service Plus feature that you can set up to actually sell a service. It's a feature in here called Service Plus.
I've seen that. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so that's part of that. So you can do coaching and sell services through the Service Plus, and then TikTok won't be mad at you because they're going to take a percentage of it from the Service Plus.
So let me ask you a question. Why am I allowed to then put a link to like, that place that people go off of?
You can put it
Because I always write promotional videos to my every one of my lives because I'm always talking about food and stuff. And then and I'm going to say it because I never have an issue, but I talk about my stand store all the time and they never seem to get mad.
It is now. It is now. It is going to now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So it's part of their like new coding. I know, Gray was, but I'm talking about like there is a feature. I'm pretty sure, is it not? Am I missing
I've
something?
seen it.
No,
I've
but
seen
Gray,
it.
Gray's saying not
Plus.
to sell, but collective fund. But I'm pretty sure that there's a part with it where you can sell coaching and things on there. Let me dig into it. But I thought I read a notification this past week about it. Maybe I'm missing something, but I thought I saw a notification this past week on it. Yeah, there is that you can sell the coaching. I was reading on it this past week. I don't have it set up because I don't do it through it because I have Spark Media, and Spark Media is free as long as people go live.
So here, your service bio. Become a super fan. Editing is not supported.
Yeah.
Basic information. It looks like it's tied into the subscription, but I don't understand. I have no idea.
You can tie. Yeah, I have to dig into it because you can tie the Service Plus to your super fan, but I'm pretty sure I was reading that Service Plus has a different coaching mechanism that you can do.
It says here, how do I purchase your services? What are your
Exactly.
service prices? What services do you provide?
Yeah.
And you can put a link there, I wonder.
So far, I think some of the people, yeah, exactly. Some people were putting that in there on the Service Plus. So then you're not redirecting traffic. You're using a feature to do all the stuff.
All right, I'm gonna have to figure that out.
So
That's good to know.
but it's for gathering info. Okay. Well, at least it's a start for less redirecting. If we can't sell it through the platform, you could at least like guide it through the platform.
So what are they gonna do? Take those links down?
No, take you down.
No, but-
Restrict you, suppress you, give you violations for redirecting, take the gifting option on your live.
But why do they then allow you to put it in
You
your?
can put some stuff you can't tell people to go. If people occasionally see and they navigate their way through those spaces, that's fine. But you can't guide people to do that step.
Got it.
You can't use the platform to like guide them. If it's there as like your CV, your resume, it's a different story. but you can't tell people to actively engage with it to take monetization out.
Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Even Squad Up has an outsourced payment option, not internal, but it has like it starts internally to use the platform. Let me do some digging for you.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Okay. I'll come back around. One of our managers has some information. I know I had read. I have 2 managers now on it.
Oh, cool.
And I know I read some updates this week. I just didn't like click on the things yet, but I know I had read some information on updates just this past like couple of days.
Good. That's good to know.
Yeah. So that might help. Miss you.
Miss you.
All right.
Let's
I'll
cook
see you
one
soon. You
day.
guys go say hi and do all the things.
Yeah, do all the things. Do all the things.
I'll see you soon.
Bye, HK.
Bye.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yay. Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes. All right, now let's go. Wait, you can't hang outside Pepsi selling Coke product. I know. All right, OFM peeps. Okay. Let me go back and look at read. Girl, you put jelly on your ice cream. I know that was kind of funny. Jill, welcome. Thank you for becoming a fan. I may get arnica from Walmart. So Carrie, if you can get arnica from, a health food store, that would be helpful. Better. But if you can't get out and it's the only way you can get it, then get it. And get a company like Boreon or something like that. Look for that. And I'm sure the TikTok shop sells it. Stuffing cranberry sauce, XO. Okay, you guys are all laughing. Okay, it does look like. All right, now there were a few things we wanted to talk about, and then I'm going to jump. Comment made by Juliana. Go to our live. La 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 la. Nothing like surgery. Okay, hold on. I took a picture, so let me see if I can find that picture. I want to answer all the questions. Okay, here we go. Methylene blue. Methylene blue to me falls in the category of methylene blue, Silogite, sea moss. I don't know what that is. I don't know that company at all in New York. Silogite, methylene blue, sea moss. You know what I'm talking about? There's another one. Like a fenbenzanol. All of those kinds of things are wonderful supports, and they are powerful healers. Spirulina blue is a little different than the methylene blue. So all of those things are good and powerful healers, but they're outside the fringe. They're kind of on the fringe of healing because they are so powerful that they're not necessarily, well, they're definitely not mainstream, and they definitely get practitioners into a little bit of a sticky wicket. Yeah, those are totally different than what we're talking about. So I don't want to say the 3 of them again or 4 of them again, but they are wonderful when you get them from good sources and reputable sources. You have to do your digging, do your research, but they are powerful tools in your, medical box to help you. How's that? So if you guys want and you want to support what we're doing here, you know what to do. Do those things. Yes, chlorophyll is wonderful. But remember, chlorophyll, can someone repeat them, please? I will repeat them one more time. Farah, can you get sweet white miso, please? And I want you to drink a cup a day for the next 30 days or 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 30 days. because what that will do, it will bind to whatever radiation is flowing through your body that your body's not using and it's just laying in your body. And it will bind to it and draw it out. So you want to do that. Very important. Yes, always in YT. I am not saying not to use them. I am saying they are, you're welcome. I'm saying use them. I'm just saying they are outside the fringe for a good reason that's positive, but do your research. It's not the only thing you should be doing. Right? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fluff in between, in and out, but yeah, you'll get it. No, it'll keep your superpowers. Because they're so funny. Now, there was another question, but I don't see it in here. Does anybody remember? Somebody asked, there was like 3 or 4 things in a row that you guys were sending to me. Do you guys, and I said, hold those thoughts. Let me get them all out. Oh, we didn't do all the food. So you guys are going to have to, I definitely have to jump. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, 2 new messages. Let me see. Maybe you guys remember what we were talking about. I started taking sea moss and it feels like life-changing. Yep. They're fabulous products. I'm just saying, make sure you get them from a good source. Do your research. Put it as the whole, like you got to do all the things. Don't just say, oh, this is going to be the best thing and I'm only doing this. You want to do all the things. Organic food diet, mind, body, and soul connection, adding sea moss, adding methylene blue, adding, all of the things. All of the things. All right, you guys good? Do we need any other information today? We didn't get to go through the recipes or actual diet and foods. Now you heal. Exactly. Farah, I was asking before, the meal plan that you did with me, the sort of all those recipes that I created for you, are you using them? Did they resonate with you? Did they help? If you've used them, are they what you were looking for? A 100%. Are you asking me or Cheryl? You can totally message me. You can email me. You have my email. Email me. Chef Liz at the Organic Food Movement. Carrie, your stuff should be coming in the mail soon. Okay, cheesy spinach with scrambled eggs, feta or cheddar. Cheddar. Lightly wilted spinach or kale served with whole grain or calcium. I don't like that. A whole grain toast. Not for me. I don't like that. Right? I don't want the toast, but I do want a glass of maybe, a glass of like almond milk. Tahini. Yeah, exactly, Cheryl. All right, we're going to get you there. I'm going to do that chart. That's going to help. What other kind of charts? What other kind of cheat sheets do you guys want? Because those are fun for me to make. Carrie, yeah, the anesthesia and the pain meds don't wear off yet, right? It's like you're not 24 hours out of surgery yet, right? You're a little groggy still. So if you're going to do like cheesy eggs and all of that, I would do like tahini, sesame seed. Oh, miso recipes. Right. You guys asked me about that because you guys all have miso. Okay. Gotcha. Cooking with miso. A food storage chart? What do you mean? How long you can keep things? Yeah. Fridge and freezer. I love these ideas. They're so helpful. You slept good. That's good. Okay. A yogurt bowl. You could do plain or coconut, organic yogurt, and then you do berries, chia seed, chopped almonds. Yes. Why not? I take those purple stokes and I cook them with split peas and like smoky tempeh, and people think I put bacon or ham because they break down a little, but they're so dense, those purple stokes, that they stay together and they change color and it almost looks like ham. A Stokes recipe? I mean, you could just mash them. I love those very simple, but they are very fibrous. Roasted. That's so sweet. She's been really helpful, huh? Purple Stokes, yeah. So there's a documentary out, I think on like Netflix or something, and um they talk about this one culture of people that kind of collectively went together, and the one food they eat every day is the purple stoke. And um and the purple stoke, Sherry? Ah, that's so nice. Yeah, the people in the blue zone, right? And they eat them every day and they're like living, wonderful, amazing. All right, you want to do purple stoke recipes? We can do it. All right, I got it. I got a lot of stuff. All right, I'm into it. You know, I think it's one of the few potatoes that carry anthocyanins. They're so good. To make past 100, that is a mind, body, soul intense. I mean, you hear them talk about being able to stay as old as 120, right? All right, it's 10:40. I gotta go. Got a lot to do. You guys gave me a lot of homework and I want to get it all together for you. Yeah, and I think what's nice is the purple potato, that stoked potato, helps reduce blood sugar, which is really important. Farah, please email me, all right? And we can chat. Thank you so much for all your help today. And Pri, let me see if we can get together. Classy. Josh Strike. Thank you, friends. It's so nice that you guys came today to see me and hang out. I hope this helped. Have a blessed day too. Good morning, Classy. How are you? I got to talk to you. You need a hug. I can feel it. It's so nice to see you. Goodbye, family. Okay, good. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for my Go Popular. I really appreciate it. Claim all your points, guys. Don't forget. Oh, we made it to the top 20 today in C4. But I think that changes by tonight, right? Happy Wednesday, everybody. I would love that. You still have all the same numbers, right? Have a beautiful day. I don't know, BB. Let me see what I get done. If I can, I will. Ooh, welcome to the fan club. You're welcome, Lisa. Nice to meet you. Okay, cool. Thanks, Classy. I don't know. I will let you know. If I go on, I'll do a quick video and I'll try and like what do you call it? What is that word? Share that I'm going to go live. Thanks, BB. How are those puppies? Did you send one away for finishing school? Yes, I will. I'll promote it. That helps, right? Good morning, Mrs. Stay Happy. Healthy ramen? You can, but you have to buy the noodle organic, Mandy. Because the one that you get, no bueno. All right. We've been on all morning. I have to go. I don't want to go, but I have to. I will see you guys all this week live somewhere. And then Saturday morning, I think I'm going to be able to get it. I did. What are some good additives? Like, you mean flavors to put in ramen? Do you have like a Chinese five? No, don't be. I know I have to reset my brain to get me there. That's all. You're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. You can do a tamari, obviously. Miso tamari. You can cook it with a little gamasio, which is like wakame and sesame seeds. The aromatics you would use are BB. Don't make me mute you. I would never. Don't worry. Fresh ginger, garlic, scallion, miso happy, whites, leeks. No, it's all over. I can just smell mushroom coffee. You should see the blob of mess right next to me, clutching my pearls. Bamboo shoots, nori sheets. You could do carrots, shiitakes. Saute all of that together in a sesame. This is the only place I would promote a toasted sesame oil. And then add your ramens. But they have to be organic ramen, and they do make it. I think Thai Kitchen makes them. Mix all that together and it'll be beautiful. If you want a little broth, you could put a vegetarian broth or a beef broth. Kidney issues? Well, it depends on what's going on with your kidneys. Classy. If you have kidney problems, you need to get rid of soda, get rid of high oxalate foods, which we've been talking about. I'm trying to help you all. Classy. You guys can easily suck me in. You're so funny. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water with real cranberry juice, not the sugar-laden cranberry juice. Cranberry juice from like Knudsen or Lakeview, Lakewood juices. Those are the ones you want to get. You're welcome, Nancy. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm yawning. All right, my loves. Gotta go. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm going to try and get out without looking at the chat. I will see you guys all, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I think it's great, but it's super expensive, BB. I have a little pot of money that I save, and when I hit the 5K mark, I'll probably buy one, but it's going to take a long time. I'm sorry, there's a few more questions. Reverse osmosis is fabulous too. It is working. Sarah, did you email me yet? Have a beautiful day, guys. We're at the top. We're almost at the top. What do we need to get there? I'd stay on for that because that will help us greatly. How close are we to the top? Oh, we need 2K 2K cabbages. 2K cabbages. I don't know. That's kind of hard, right? Oh, you didn't know? But we are. The taps are not registered on the live. There are none. Nobody's loving it. Oh, there they go. It's the cabbages that make the fragments. Nuggets, cabbages. Wow. Yeah, I wonder why they're not registering. Oh, there they go. They're very slow. We only have 6,000. No, cabbages are not tapping. They're these things. You know the stuff that you put in your pocket when you're buying things? I'm not allowed to say it. Yes, that's it. Yes. We need 2K of that to make the top 10%. Exactly.
Hey.
Hey, I'm almost off my live.
See my bob?
Yes. You got a bob?
I did get a bob. You want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Super popular. Looks beautiful.
Oh, that face is not great.
I thought it was going to be all done. Why don't you wait till it's finished?
Oh, yeah, that's probably smarter. Okay.
I love you.
Paid for my haircut, and she bought me food.
That's a nice friend.
And we're going to look at puppies afterwards.
Goodbye. Bye, Heather. All right, I got to go. Love you guys. You do hair, Mandy? My daughter, every day. Oh, please, Heather, with the puppies. Oh, every day. I'm like, how about you do some homework? A little November. Thank you, Pri. When is the next spicy chef? Oh, she's been around, let me tell you. She has been around. Not today, though. Only when I'm at work, I seem to get spicy. Only at work. All right, my loves, make sure you claimed your points. It's so nice to see everybody. Hi, Don. How are you? She can have your puppy for free. Are you regretting your choice? Almost. My pants are finally dry. There's a slight smell of mushroom coffee throughout my room, permeating my office, but we're doing okay. Every day, you sound like my husband. He has had it with the dogs. And he started as the dog person. I wanted no dogs, never want dogs. And then I'm kind of responsible for the last 3. You're so funny. You're going to love them once they get trained. Although little dogs are a pain in the neck to train. All right, I got to go. It's almost 11. I love you guys. I'm going to see you later, maybe. If not, you'll catch all the videos. I will tell you when I'm going to be on. So, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm looking at all this fun stuff that's going on. All right, my peeps. Have a great day. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Bye, guys.